The biggest advantage for us for shooting in camera was basically how the screen then would become the background and then interact with the set. So you would get stuff for free that you normally spend a lot of time trying to mimic, like a lot of reflection, refractions through various surfaces. Furthermore, it would obviously help the director to see what he wanted to shoot, but also actors then can act more naturally and then they can see what they are acting to. We had created CG models for any vehicles or spacecraft that were featured in our sequences. It was already predetermined for anything in a wide angle. We would provide the content and we would create our 3D assets and then treat them as full 3D shots. For anything for a mid or a close-up shot, they would be using either miniatures or close to real-size actual models. In post, we would then sparingly sometimes enhance a little bit with CG where needed. One of the assets that features heavily for us is the Genie target vehicle. Neil is orbiting around the Earth and needs to dock with the ATV. What they did on set was they created a model of the docking cone and the immediate surroundings. The model wasn't controlled by a rig, so they would manually push it around on set to make it fit where needed. We would then take whatever we could from the plate and reproject back onto the CG, keeping as much as was possible. Another big asset for us was the moon itself that we also had to create, and it needed to be rendered because we also needed to project it on set on the LED screen. So NASA has what's called the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter. It's basically a spacecraft that orbits around the moon, and it maps and scans the surface and then collects a lot of data. We would then gain access to that data and with that build several variants of the moon that would be needed based on the level of detail that was required for the shot. For me, this was a very special project to be a part of, both because of the amazing team internally, but also to be part of something that was a bit special, a bit new in terms of workflows. And it covers such an iconic part in history. And of course, it deals with space. Who doesn't like that?